Little lizard. Our little porch lizards. Today you can kind of see better where the sun is coming up over that tree, and you notice the palm tree is way... Hold on, let my finger go in there. Palm tree, oh, that's the wrong one. Palm trees over... I can't do it. Anyways, you should be able to see it. Hi, my name is Angela Fagg with Messengers of Truth. Coming to you live on July 30th, 2029 at approximately 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Coming to you from Florida, and good morning. You made it here today. You didn't die overnight. Don't know if you slept good or not. I slept pretty good. Thanks for asking. So, Dr. Fauci yesterday was in the Congress down there. They were having one of their Congress meetings, and all he did was plead the fifth over 100 and some times. Rand Paul kicked his attorney out, and it's like, why isn't the guy in jail yet? Uh-oh, dog running through. Why isn't the guy in jail yet? He should have been in jail a long time ago, just with the stuff that he did with AIDS. Look at everything that he's been involved in since 1968. That's a long time. That's longer than 47 years, which is how old I'll be turning in a couple of weeks. 14 days. You think we'll ever get any real justice from this administration? You know that it's going to switch hands, and as soon as the Democrats come in power, they will be more border crossings than anything. There will be massive caravans coming. There will be all kinds of stuff. And what happens during those is children go missing, and nobody cares. And you say, well, Angela, I care. My point being is that, I thought it was the hawk. My point being is that nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. It's been in a year of this administration, and I don't find a whole bunch of children being found. And I still question, like, where did all those pregnant women go that were coming into, what's the name of that place? Now I forgot. Anyways, I made a video about it a while back. So it's like all this stuff is still going on, and it seems like it's just never going to stop. It's only getting worse. It's only getting, like, horrible. It's not getting any better. Our food prices are about to skyrocket. They're fumbling around with our oil. Our oil reserves are almost completely empty, if they're not empty already. And those are supposed to be used during war times, not to just make the gas prices lower because you want to make your administration look good. You know, the orange fungus. It's taken so many people's... So many people don't even want to talk about politics. They don't even want any of it anymore because all these people up there are liars. They lie to all of us. But let's look at this beautiful sunrise. Cloud covered it a little bit. Kind of looks neat. Don't look directly into the sun. I just don't, I'm tired of it already. I'm so fucking tired of it. I'm tired of everything, man. I'm getting to the point where I'm exhausted again. And mentally exhausted, not physically exhausted, mentally exhausted. And I don't really care for that feeling. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care for it. I don't. I don't like it that the fact that there's been all these men and women in our government and they treat us like we're unimportant. You got these people in these city councils. People get kicked out of city councils. They're not allowed to speak when, unless spoken to, like we're a whole bunch of fucking children. Are we children? I don't think that we're children. And it's mostly old people. They have no respect for anything. They think that once they get in these spots that they could just tell everybody else what to do. What are they going to do when they're arrested for this? All of this is very treasonous when it comes to the way our government was originally set up. We are being told that we are criminals no matter what, all the time. It's their right to look at us in our cars, in our houses. It's their right because, it's for your safety. It's safe and effective. It's to make sure you don't drive when you're tired. It's to make sure that, everybody's safe. It's bullshit is what it is. It's called control. It's like we married a real abusive husband and he just wants to control everything that we do. You can't say that. You can't eat this. You can't do that. You can't do that. What do you think in being yourself? You're not allowed to be yourself. You have to be what the system tells you to be. And by the way, which I forgot about this, hold on one second. Well, you'll be coming with me because I have a mic attached to me. But I got to go in here because I wanted to show you something. Let me get it. Let me get this one too. What's this one? All right. This is all my hands could carry. So, it's one thing when you put everything behind a paid wall. I'm trying to make myself more clear because obviously I was not clear enough. When you put things behind a paid wall and it's information to help save America, it's pretty wrong. That's grifting. But when you're just trying to make a business and you're selling things, that's not wrong. You're actually making a business. And most businesses are online now. Now, I've been taking supplements for most of my life. But I really have been taking a lot of them for the last 17 years. So I like to drink pineapple juice for the vitamins that are in it. And it's got a lot of potassium in it. And there's only a few fruit drinks that have a lot of potassium in them. And one, I just can't drink it anymore. Pomegranate juice is really high in potassium, magnesium, and all the things that you need to keep yourself hydrated. Has a lot of sugar in it, but it also keeps you from getting leg cramps and other things like that, right? That's what they tell us. So instead, I bought some of this stuff from the InfoWars, and it works really well. There's a lot of, I don't have my glasses on, but there's a lot of electrolytes and other things in here, not just, I really wish I should have brought my glasses. But there's vitamin C in it, there's B vitamins. I'm trying. Some calcium, magnesium, zinc, chloride, has a longer word, sodium, potassium. It's everything that you would need to keep yourself properly hydrated. And it doesn't taste too bad also. And then if you notice, I'll show you my hair. If you go back a couple of videos, I had gotten most of my hair cut off. And it's already grown an inch or two, which is very unusual for me because my hair never has grown very fast at all. So I started, I don't know, 6 months ago. I would have to look to see when I first started buying this. I started buying this stuff right here, which has no taste to it. Come on, doggy. Just knocked the plant down. Hold on. No, Bob. It's always Bob. Bob is just rambunctious and he wants to get into everything, which is normal. Just got to keep your eye on him. And I got a dog chewing on my pants. Okay, so I started taking this colostrum stuff, which also has, it has the stuff that, the bovine, whatever. Anyways, it's good stuff for you. And I believe this is why my hair is starting to grow faster. Because it's grown about an inch or so since I started taking this. It's been growing a lot faster and it's getting a little bit thicker. Which before this, I used to take their bone broth. That's how I used to say it. The bone broth was a chocolate mixture and it was tasty. It was actually pretty all right. And it also had mushrooms and other things in it that you need to keep going. Now, I had been looking for a creatine vitamin, you know, like in a powder or a liquid or something, because it's better that way for your body to process it. It breaks down better. So when the Alex Jones Network came out with this stuff right here, I was like, right on. So I bought it. And my eyesight hasn't gotten any worse. And I think it's helping with, because I get a lot of cramps, like muscle cramps and stuff. So in between this and everything else that I take, I have more stuff in there, but I'll do that next time. I can only carry so much in my hands. So those are the things that I buy, which which also helps a production go on. See, I'm not talking about buying things from people. I'm talking about when they put information behind a paywall and you can't get the information unless you pay $1.99. I know some of you are going to be like, $1.99, Angela, like really you can't pay that? No, actually I can't. And I'm not going to, because for information should be free. And what's going on in our country right now, we should be able to get the information. And you shouldn't tout stuff like, oh, well, you got to go pay $9.99 a month or whatever. A lot of people can't pay that. The actual hardworking people that are just barely scraping by and making their bills and being able to eat can't afford all that extra stuff. That's my complaint about putting things behind paid walls. Not about somebody making a company and selling things, because I have a website also. I have not sold one thing at all. It's always down in the description. But I also don't advertise or anything. So, I mean, we paid for some advertising on Facebook, but I don't even know how any of that works or how it went through or anything. So, in my point of view, it didn't work. But I just want to make myself clear about certain things, because I'm only talking about information that gets put behind a paid wall. And then these people say things like, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, never mind. You're going to have to go over here and pay this money to get this information. And I think that's bullshit. A lot of these people are already selling supplements. They're already selling all this other stuff, but then they do that. The Alex Jones Network doesn't. They give all their information for free. The only time that I paid for extra information from InfoWars was when they did the Reset Wars, and he did all those videos, which a lot of people probably don't even remember because it was so many years ago, and we just go right on past things and don't remember. I took those classes. I listened very well. Matter of fact, I watched them over and over again. And I was willing to pay for something like that, because it was not the same as, I'm going to give you this information right here, and then you're going to have to go behind this paid wall and pay for it. This was a program, something different. I also bought books from Alex Jones, and I bought books from several different people. You know, I have some MyPillow stuff in there, which I will have to tell you. I bought the MyPillow's king size pillows. Okay? And those are the best pillows I've ever had. 5 years later, and they are still exactly the same as when I got them out of the package. I can wash them and they don't fall apart. Obviously, I've had them 5 years now, maybe 6. I have their dog bed. You know, if I'm willing to pay for something that's extra, then that's on me, but not to just get information. You know, information. Well, so-and-so said X, Y, and Z, and now you got to pay for it so I can give you the information. I don't like that. And I don't think a lot of people do. Now let's talk about production. Okay, a lot of people don't understand. They think that, well, I have the internet in my house and I only pay X, we'll say $100 a month. Some people don't pay that, but we're just going to keep it at easy numbers, okay? I only pay $100 a month. Why is it that these people, they're saying all this and that they have to pay for internet when my internet's only $100 a month? It's because they're not paying for the same kind of internet. You were only running your phones and maybe a TV and a few things, laptops and stuff like that. These are large computers. They have to have all these computers on, which as you pay for business internet, it's way more expensive than it's going to be for your typical household, because they have to give you more ampage. So when you're playing your videos and you're doing, imagine, do you think your household internet is going to hold 10 computers? No, it's not. It's not even going to run properly. If 10 computers are on at one time, it's not going to run properly. And that's what's going on in a lot of these production places where people have other people behind the scenes, you know, a production crew. The reason why they pay more for internet is because there's so many more computers set up. There's all these other equipments that's set up to the internet. And a lot of people don't understand that because they don't run a business that has to take that much internet, or whatever they call it, megabyte, mega whatever, downloads and uploads, because it has to be really high in order for you to get your videos to play properly. And even when they do it from their home, like I have done, which I'm not doing anymore because I don't have a studio anymore, you can't really have anything else on in the house when you're running the system, because it starts to lag and videos will mess up on you. You see, so you have to, like, we got I don't know what any of it is, but anyways, I'm telling you what I was told, because a lot of it I don't know about, because I'm not a technological person. Am I scared of technology? No, I'm not. I just want to go back to people talking to each other again. That's what I want. I want to have real conversations again. Instead of people thinking that, you know, I watch you, you know, we communicate through Facebook or Twitter or this or that. We communicate through all those. You're not really communicating. When's the last time you sat down and had coffee with your friend instead of just talking over the internet? It's important. It's important for us to be around other people also, and to have relationships. And a relationship isn't always about humping. Relationships are all kinds of different relationships. Friend relationships, family relationships, everything is just... They've screwed this world up so much that you have to explain things. They've screwed things up so bad. And it's sad, bro. I'm learning something new every day. Like this morning I learned, and it really upset me. Not really, really upset me. It was like, you know, what the fuck is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? They took aborted babies, 5 months and older, because you think your baby gets to go wherever. No. It gets donated, and they took the skin, the scalps off of the babies, and they implanted them on rats to see if they could grow hair. So they took dead fucking babies, made sure that they stayed alive long enough so the cells and everything would stay alive. You understand that? So my question is, did they skin the baby alive? What's going on here, man? How? Why? That's Dr. Fauci for you. You know, I've never been pregnant. Never. I'm going to leave that right there because, you know, things that are a blessing, people are treating that they're just treating it like it's not worth nothing. I don't want to live in that world. So always remember that you're loved and you are important and you're smart and you're beautiful and or handsome. And try to find something beautiful today. Not dead babies' scalps being, sewed on to rats. Okay?